Hey family, it's Sandra, a queen. Bring. And today I want to tell you all what I have. I got this for a Christmas gift, and I thought it was really sweet. It's from Bath and Body Works. It is aromatherapy, eucalyptus, and spearmint. This is so great. It's hand soap, but I've been opening it up and dumping it in my bath water. Yeah, I feel refreshed. Y'all should know. Also, I like this. It's oatmeal and lemon verbena. And this smells so good. It's vegan, meaning there are no chemicals. That they didn't test it on any animals. I got a thing about that kind of stuff. And it's all natural. And it's just wonderful. Got this at Dollar Tree. Okay? Smells so good. Lemons are great for cleansing. Lemons are good to eat. I eat lemons just like you eat oranges. And anything lemon, I'm excited about. Oatmeal is good for you too. A lot of people put oatmeal on their face, believe it or not. They have face masks that are oatmeal. But I haven't had that yet. Okay? And so my regimen when I go out and walk, I do have a waist trainer. I have the one that you strap across, but I've been doing this one that I saw on YouTube where you get the saran wrap and the coconut oil. Any kind will do, I propose. See, I just bought this at the dollar store. I'm serious. Y'all know I'm a dollar store queen, right? And so you just put the coconut oil on and you wrap it around you, and then you just go for your walk or your exercise or whatever it is you're doing. And when you get back, you cut it off, you literally see the sweat coming off. For real, y'all, it works. I've been feeling really great. I've been in the house on my off days. I pray a lot. I've been talking to God more than I deal with people. And honestly, I just feel 100% better. I deal with people when I have to, especially at work or just out and about. The Lord told me the other day, just stand on the stairs. And when I did, I ended up talking to a young man, the stairs of my building here. And he was just going through, and he was just so sweet about it. He just kept his smile. I remember when he had his job and had money and just had everything. And now he's saying how he's suffering. The bills have not stopped because of all the situations going on in the world. His job stopped. And he was saying unemployment's not cutting it. And I just told him some things he could do legal that was right here in the area that could help him out. And I'm just sorry that people are struggling, that people are like really suffering. And, you know, in my case, I just use the word of God to help me get where I'm going. And, you know, everybody's not into the faith like that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever God tell me to say, I will say it, you know, just to help them out. I felt for him because he's a nice guy. You know, every time I see him, he's always like, hey, how are you? Hi, or whatever. And I just felt led to say something to him. God just told me to stand on the stairs. I said, okay, Lord. And then he just walked out. I hadn't seen him in a while. But he said everything with a smile. And I'm like, wow. You know, I felt for him. I felt really sorry. So I was just telling him some things he could do. And I'm just believing God to bless those that are in the struggle right now. It's not going to always be that way. You know, just hang in there. Also, don't forget, like, comment. I love you too. And subscribe and hit my bell. I love y'all. Okay, so let me go on and tell you some more things. I don't use white sugar. And the reason why is because it's bleached and it's not good for you. I don't judge people who use white sugar. I don't, because of allergies and everything. I have to just really be careful of what I eat. The way my body tells me that I'm allergic to something is I just feel really tired. I feel like I need to go to sleep. These are my symptoms when I have an allergic reaction to something that's just like full of chemicals. And so I'll have headaches and things like that. So I use pure cane sugar, and it's so good in your food. Pure cane sugar is great, and the caloric count is way lower than white sugar. I also use agave. Agave grows in a desert-like setting like in Mexico or in desert-like settings in California and also in Arizona. And agave is good because there are 208 species or brands of it. I got my notes right here, y'all. I'm kind of cheating. It's a nectar. This one is a syrup, which is really considered to be a nectar as well. And also it lowers your glycemic intake or index, meaning that when you eat it, it breaks it down. It goes into your blood way slower than white sugar. White sugar, it goes in like 80% more. And for those of you that may be diabetic, that's not a good thing. That's really dangerous for you. Agave is more natural because it is from a natural plant, a plant that looks like either aloe vera or they also said the cactus, but it's not related. It looked like it, but it's not related. You can look it up on Google, you'll see. Also, it's only 17 grams per tablespoon, which is great. And the glycemic index is 17, which is great too. The wind is blowing my decoration on my door. It's like somebody's right there. They're not, though. I'm covered by God's angels. And so I also use honey. Honey is something else I use. Honey is very natural. I don't recommend honey for a baby under 1. And the reason why is because it has colostrum. It has the same quality as breast milk, but there's one problem with this from the bees. It's not as healthy. Of course, colostrum from a mother's breast is totally different. Breast milk is something totally different. That's healthy. That keeps them going. That keeps them healthy as a newborn, thriving as they, grow in months. But with honey, honey is the total opposite. It will put bacteria into their intestines, and you are going to have problems with your child. You don't want to, cause your child to be sick as they get older, or to have some type of a bacterial infection that could really harm them. Their system is tiny, so everything goes through quicker. So don't give a baby a year and under honey. I would just say wait until they're like 3 or 4. Really, you got to be careful with your babies nowadays, and then to the way it's processed. Every place processes honey differently, so you want to go as natural as possible. And then another thing that I use sometimes is Splenda, or these Sweet Mate packs. It's like Splenda. I use those not as often. I'm really not a sugar fan like that. But this, look, tea, I got to have something in it. My green tea, I don't, but the rest of these I do. Also, I wanted to talk about something else the Lord had laid on my heart. Was people had told me they really liked when I did the review for my coach Stephan's books. And so I just liked his daily affirmations for healing. And I think in 2021, we just want to go in healed. We don't want to go in with what we went through in 2020. It's just leave it there. Unless you have to write a letter to let someone know how you feel, or, put it in your journal. You need to be free. We need to be free to walk into 2021. You might not be free from everything. Life is a process, but those things that you can handle it. Don't go into 2021 carrying all that baggage in your heart. I had these feelings in my heart from childhood, and I had to just go to God on that and get it straightened out. And I got it straightened out. I just don't want to carry it into 2021. Okay, you can write a letter. That's one form to do it. Let the person know how you feel. You can journal and write how you feel, or you can write a letter to yourself and just tear it up. I did all of these. I even had a therapist. I'm keeping it real. Was I really traumatized as a child? Of course not. But it's just the fact that I don't want any stones unturned, because when God starts to bless you with whoever it is you're supposed to have in your life, you don't want to have triggers. Triggers is when they say something and it just might send you to the moon and back, and they didn't really do anything. It's just that you're tripping because you need deliverance. Not them, you. Okay? People don't know what you've been through. And I was just checking out my world to make sure I was okay. When I was in school, honestly, kids tried to bully me a lot. One of the main things was, why are you so dark with long hair? And then when my mother would come up to the school, my mother is very light, fair-skinned, which I never noticed her complexion. I didn't. And kids was asking me, is your mom white? Is your mommy white? Why are you so black? And she's white. And I'm like, no, I didn't think so. Well, okay, she's mixed too, so more of the other races came out than African, okay, I guess. And so from there, it was like, I even asked her, are you white? I don't know. And my mother was like, girl, color don't matter. Don't listen to them. So when I got back to school, I just started telling them off, like, then it kind of put me in a negative vibe. Yeah. But, in my family, hair is just in abundance. My sister was sitting on hers where we look like cousin it running through the house. And my mother would take us to the beauty salon. She was not doing all that hair. She was tired, but she did do mine, y'all. She liked to curl it there. She loved my hair. My mother take great care of me, by the way. And then he was saying, step 2, ground yourself in positivity. And this is from his book, Daily Affirmations for Healing. I don't have the book, but I did pull this from the internet. Sorry, sir. It says, let positivity melt away the negativity. Start surrounding, turn the TV off a little bit more, y'all. For real, really. It's not that positive. I'm serious. Some of the stuff I've heard, some of the things I've seen, I don't want to. The eyes is a window to the soul. You don't need all that stuff just like, oh my God. I just see all this stuff with people doing stuff to babies and things like that. And I'm so about the babies. Don't hurt a baby out. That just sends me. But you just want to stay in a positive realm, and you want to ascend. And what ascension really is letting more of the light of God or positivity come into you and let that negative darkness go out. And you're going to feel that pull against this 3D world we live in. But I am spiritually awakened, and I understand now. I didn't understand when it was happening to me that I wanted to go into a level way higher than what I am now. And so that's how you do it. You go into the scriptures of God and you study the word. And, and for those of you that don't believe in God, study something positive. Listen to positivity. Neville Goddard or something, even though he talks about God too. But, find something positive to talk about. Gardening or the nature, or I donate to the Animal Society so that we can still have nature, like polar bears. They got a right to life too. I just feel like I need to rescue the world. I'm so adamant about animals and things. And actually, when I was growing up, I was scared of my mother. Was like, "Oh, girl, dog will bite you," and all that kind of stuff. She used to scare me. But I want a puppy so bad. My sister was like, "Girl, you need something you put in your pocket." But I need a puppy, y'all. And the last thing I want to say to you all is in the King James Version, Romans 12:19, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord." Don't fight against anyone. Let it ride. If they're doing something against you, and if you need to take it to a higher authority, then do so. For me, truthfully, I do have a license to carry. I'm not taking nothing off of nobody. I'm just keeping it real. I'll never need a PPO for nothing, okay? I feel like this. Just try to resolve it positively. Don't let it go to that point. If you know that person is violent like that, stay away from them, okay? Sometimes you just need to clear the gangway and get out the way. Let God handle your enemies. He handled mine, and a lot of them became saved. They accepted the Lord into their lives because of the positivity of what I was living. I refused to, get out here being negative and violent. That's not the answer. Peace and love is the answer. It really is. You'd rather resolve something peacefully than negatively. And the Lord said, I will handle what's wrong. I've had enemies down through the years, even now, and God is handling them, and He's taking care of it. There were times when I apologized and I wasn't the one that was wrong. But let me tell you what it did. It set me free. Okay? You want to be free. You pray to God, free them before it's everlasting too late, but you want to be free. Okay? Don't be childish. Don't be petty. Oh, I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna use child support to get him. He gonna pay me. Da 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 da. Girl, you might be hurting yourself more than you helping. Let the systems do it. Okay? If they need to do that, let them do it. Okay? Don't be getting all up in people's face nowadays, because I'm telling you, it's a different world out here. I'm not trying to go there. I'm for peace. I'm staying for peace. I try to make the world a better place by, participating. I'm part of the solution, not part of the problem. And as a result, things always pan out for me and work. You want things to work for you, not against you. Okay, and so we just want to stay in that vein of positivity going into 2021. I want to wish all of you happy holidays, for those of you who are into it. For those of you that are not, I wish you well. I'm sending you great vibes, big hugs, and lots of love. And I want you to stay safe. Okay, don't use the mask as a chin guard, y'all, because that's not what it's for. It's not for your chin. It's for your nose and your mouth. I've had to straighten a lot of people out about that one. I did it positively. I haven't got cursed out yet. But please, wear your mask and stay safe. It's for you. It's for the people around you. And y'all like my shirt? Ain't that cute? Oh, I got my little 70s get down. I bought this today. I thought it was so cute. I like the bell sleeves, really. All right, y'all. I love you. Stay safe. Sandra Queen. Like, comment, subscribe, hit my bell. I love y'all. Take care. Bye.